100 best franchisees lined up for 2021. Started by Mr. Karan Singh, who always wanted to start his own restaurant. Now his vision is to guide young entrepreneurs to conduct successful business from his own venture. Currently, he has four stores in Pune and all are doing pretty good. To start Eagle's Brother, one does not require a huge investment. Its pizzas have unique flavor and they make fresh in-house dough. To discuss more on this, I have Karan himself with me. A very warm welcome to you and thank you for joining us, Karan. Karan, I would want you to give more understanding on your journey so far and how it was. So over to you.
Thank you, Alka. Hi guys, my name is Karan Singh Sethi, and I am from Pune. I was working with IT companies since long time. I've done my hotel management, but didn't find any job in hotel industry. I was in Taj Blue Diamond, was not getting that much of salary to sustain myself.
Right,
Uh, so, IT company, I have to join IT company.
right,
बट फ्यू इयर्स डाउन द लाइन आई थॉट जैसे सबका होता है कि अपना
right.
कुछ करना है वी
Yes,
शुड हैव आवर इतना टाइम दे रहे हैं आईटी कंपनी में बट ग्रोथ नहीं है आई वांट टू स्टार्ट माय ओन आइडियाज थे बट कैसे शुरू करना है पता नहीं
right.
देन हिम्मत जुटाई gathered all my strength
Yes.
and started my own business first outlet in 2015.
Okay,
uh, yeah, that was 2015 November.
okay.
It was all new, but it took me 2 3 months to know everything. Business कैसे चलता है, then
Right,
GS tax कैसे होता है, and all that stuff.
right.
So that's how I started my business. Fortunately, with hard work and everything, सब hotel management वगैरह का सब
It's been
uh,
now to
yeah,
Alka.
it worked out. And again, there was a lot of franchisee inquiries. I've started like 4 outlets, 5 outlets. Due to the COVID, I have to shut down two of my outlets,
Okay.
only because there was raw material का problem था, staff थोड़ा सा दिक्कत था. But again, we are back on track, and we would be opening few more stores in couple of months.
Right. And the tagline which you have it, we believe in brotherhood. It
Yes,
actually speaks about you as a person as well as a company. Right. And
yes,
this is a message out to the viewers who would, listening to us and getting an understanding about this golden opportunity to to take up a franchise of Karan's own brand. Right. So can you help me in understanding more when you say that we believe in brotherhood?
yes, so Brotherhood is Eagle Brothers Pizza. So we don't consider our franchisees as as a business prospect or something like that. So I know how from scratch, I've started this business. So I know the youngsters who wanted to start their own business. Uh, they have a lot of questions in their mind.
Right.
So we help them. We treat them as a brother, and so that's we call it as brotherhood. So we help to not only in getting the business, but once you have the money, what you need to do with that money, in order to save, how to save your money, how to get your money work, like
Yes.
double your income or get some interest, or to invest in this particular area. So
Right.
we help them with that as well. So
Correct.
that's how it works. So we help them in getting answering a lot of questions.
Yes.
So that's, we believe in brotherhood.
Right.
So helping each other, growing, helping
To
growing
growing
their.
together, right, with the
Yes, yes,
expansion
yes,
and all.
yes. That's what I
Great,
usually
great.
do.
So we have good understanding from Karma. And in the coming slide, we will have more clarity on the part of that how this brand is different from competitor. There are so many players who have started pizza as a product, right? Pizzas and all Italian food, right?
Uh,
But how your brand, when I say that, what is its being different you serve in terms of your ambience, your service, your food, anything which makes you different in the market. Can you help me in understanding?
Yes. So earlier I've seen a lot of competitor pizzas, like they have just one kind of a flavor.
Right.
So now we have studied Indian market. I have 6 years. I was in restaurant, so I was continuously asking my guests, like how do you like the pizza? what is that we need to improve.
Right.
uh, so they were saying that इसमें Indian touch missing है, थोड़ा सा
Hmm.
मसाला चाहिए, थोड़ा सा ये चाहिए. So
Hmm.
what we have done is the pizza is there, but we have a lot of flavors in pizzas. Like
Hmm.
there's paneer makhni pizza.
Hmm.
For Punjabi,
Wow.
we have paneer chili pizza. Who likes Chinese flavor? There's gourmet Italian flavors. There is garlic delight, and there are peri peri paneer pizzas. And we are starting, with a lot of new flavors and all that. So if you see our rating as well, so
Right.
customer says that the base is fresh, the
Hmm.
vegetables are fresh, but there's a unique flavor what we give, the unique touch what
Hmm.
we give it.
Hmm.
So that's how we are different, and we have a lot of unique products which other competitor does not have. Like the garlic bread you say that's
Hmm.
old garlic bread, for example. Now we have tandoori breads, we have
Oh.
zesty breads, we have
Hmm.
makhani breads, we have a lot of different kind of a bread which is different.
Right.
You know?
Shrikant, we have Shrikant with us who has sent his contact detail also. Can I understand, Shrikant, which location are you from and you are interested for which location? And also, if you can stay connected to us to all the deliverables and the offering which Karan highlights over this session, it will be preferable. Definitely, once we complete this session, our team will be in touch with you to understand more about other details related to the so the expansion, and then where exactly do you want, what is the capex you look for, all these things will be taken care. So please stay connected to Ashirikant. Yes. Yeah, so in the next slide, we will come to know about the why eagle pizza. Again, this is very important question. You gave us understanding that how the pizza is being marketed and how did you put all the new things in your menu which makes it different when I compare to the other competitors in the same line segment. But my next question is that why only eagle pizza? There are so many other competitors who have started so many things, but either the pricing or the kind of a support or anything which makes it feel that yes, it is better to get collaborated Eagles Brother Pizza as a franchisee option. Over to you again.
So as I mentioned that this the investment part. So as I told, we need young people who are passionate to start this. I know there is a financial constraint, so that's the reason we have as जितना सस्ता हो सके, जितना पैसे जहाँ बचा सकें, we have saved the money on that.
Yeah.
So as I told you, the raw material what we acquire is you get it at very economical price
Right.
as compared to the market. We have what we say, the we try to the fixed cost, as I mentioned, like the fixed cost. A restaurant is dependent on the fixed cost. Raw
Hmm.
material is not that much of concern. If you see, the major problem is the fixed cost what the restaurants has to incur, like rent. It's high, like in tier 1 cities the rents are very high. So we try to get it like सस्ता rental मिल जाए. That's what we see. Secondly, what we see is like दो staff as जितना कम रख सकें, जितना saving कर सकें staff में we do, because we don't need skilled laborers. We not just need people who wanted to work, so we can train them. Yeah, so we
Hmm.
get labor at cheaper price. We don't need a chef or something like that. So we can just they just need to follow the SOP and all that stuff.
Mhm.
So
That is
we
possible only, Karan. I would like to intervene over here. That is possible because you have the set standard of operations, right?
yes.
If you
So
don't
we
have
give
it, then it is very difficult.
Yeah, we give you everything. The SOPs are ready. How to make paste, how to make sauces. Everything is ready. So you just need to come, and get trained, and teach other people, the staff, and they will be ready to go.
Right.
So that's what we try to keep investment as low as possible. Yeah,
Mhm.
so it's pocket friendly, and we try to recover that cost as soon as possible, because if we have a low cost of investment, that is would be very easy to recover.
Hmm.
Yeah, and if you see, the now people are concerned to go to the restaurant and eat, in the restaurant. Like if you see, there are big places, they are not full. There are government policies that you have to uh, occupy only 50%. So what we do is we take a small place, and we try to deliver, like Swiggy, Zomato. We have a tie with Swiggy, Zomato. There's a dedicated manager, so
Hmm.
they tell you how to. increase the sale on Swiggy and Zomato. The commission rates for Eagle Brothers pizzas are less as compared to the standalone outlet. So that's again beneficial for the franchisee. And as I told you, I understand that it's very difficult if you are starting a new business. We understand that the first 3 months are very difficult because you are not getting proper, you need to set up your restaurant. So we do not charge any royalty for first 3 months,
Great.
because we know that it would be helpful to you to increase the profit. There's a advertisement you have to do. There's the raw material wastage is there for first 3 months, so we understand that. So we do not charge any royalty for first 3 months. First 3 months we try to boost our sales, and we make sure that there is something in goes in franchisee pockets in first 3 months. Then only we start taking royalties.
Hmm.
And real estate, as I told you, we try to get optimum. छोटा सा शॉप भी हो then वो भी चलेगा. We would
Hmm.
from there, and we
Correct.
give all the support, yeah, as well to the
Yes. Yes.
franchisee as well.
No, so the royalty part which you have mentioned, actually it is very, very considerable from the viewpoint of, if I consider the one who is investing, right?
Yes.
It is a motivation that even business, it will not have a kickstart. You have to create a market for
Yeah,
yourself.
yeah. It's
Till the
very
time
difficult. Yeah.
Till the time you get into the autopilot mode, you
Yes.
have to do so many things. And this thing, I the the wave up for the first 3 months is actually motivation. Great, Karan. So in the next slide, I think we should speak about the financial. Okay, so before we talk about any financials, I would like to have understanding from your viewpoint, that is there any criteria on the basis of, you decide that this person is a good fit for you as a franchise. So in terms of any education or a skill set or a background you look for.
See, there is one saying, like, my I teach you how to do fishing instead of
Yeah.
giving you a fish. So
Hmm.
I would need a person who really wanted to give his heart and soul to the to
Correct.
the restaurant. So I
Correct.
would be looking for a person who wanted to grow, who can put their time, hard work, because to check the quality of the pizzas, to check the hygiene of the place. I would need a person to be in the store for, like, at least for 6 months. He
Hmm.
should dedicate his time on the
Sure.
stores.
Sure.
Once the management is set, once you have the trustworthy people on your restaurant, then you can be relaxed. That mera ye banda hai. I
Hmm.
really trust this person,
Right.
and the quality would be good if I'm not there at the restaurant. So
Right.
first thing first, I need a dedicated person who
Hmm.
wanted to grow and who can invest their time.
Right, right. So idea is very clear. What I understood from the discussion, which Karan has mentioned, that he is not looking for any skill set sort of thing, the certain criteria. But yes, the person should have business acumen at the first, and he should be able to justify. Because if I understand Karan's viewpoint, it's a business. It's the name which he has created, which he doesn't want to dilute its name, right? So both way it has to be win-win. So fair enough, Karan, what you said, that in regards to the person should give their heart to the business, and then everything will be in place.
Yeah, because
Great.
because I have given a franchisee. I'll not mention name to a person.
Hmm.
He was a rich guy. The father was rich, but he was not able to dedicate his time. So
Yeah.
the quality hampers, because this first 3 months you have to be make sure that the quality is good. Your
Right.
place is hygienic, because kids would be eating these pizzas. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I
Yes.
want the place to be very hygienic. Yeah.
Hmm.
First thing first, I see the hygiene standards to be maintained. Yeah,
Right. Right.
yeah, and also we do not use any preservatives. We use everything fresh. So
Hmm.
the staff should be on the toes that they wanted to, because we do not get pizza base from outside. We make our own pizza base, which are very fresh, and we
Hmm.
make pizza bases in every 6 7 hours. Yeah,
Hmm.
that's very fresh. So people should understand that you have to be there to check the hygiene and the quality. Then only the business will grow.
Sure, sure, sure. Yes, so I think let's talk about financials. which the person should have a capacity and capability to invest. So right from what area do you look for to the financials, including the project cost and other factors of the cost? Can you help in understanding more on this front?
Yeah, so the first we need minimum requirements 350 square feet. So where the kitchen would be around 250 square feet, and 100 square feet would be people who wanted to come and just wanted to eat and go.
Dine it, correct.
Mostly we focus on deliveries. Swiggy,
Hmm.
Zomato, our self deliveries. We have tie-up with Dunzos and other self delivery services. So
Right.
they can pizza is such a thing that the big IT companies they order on bulk. So we see
Right.
that there's bulk orders or maybe home deliveries or not. So you save money on their space, and
Hmm.
but we do not compromise on the business. So we
Hmm.
get business, but mostly home. We have boxes, we have packaging, everything is ready. You just need to pack it and give it. So that's one thing. So minimum requirement would be 350 square feet. If you want to really, if you are confident that you have a good place, it's your own place, own shop at main road, so we can definitely go and invest more. And there would be a huge sitting area with a lot of mocktails, cocktails, coffee, and all that stuff. If you wanted to sit, then you can do it. 550, 600, 1000 would be a good space where we can like my Bavdhan outlet is 1800 square feet, so we have that
Wow.
gaming zone in that, so people can come play PlayStation. And we have done some losers pay thing, so one who loses pay the bill and all that stuff. So it's a fun thing.
Yeah.
uh, so it depends like how much you are ready to invest. So minimum
Invest.
criteria would be 350 square feet. So in
Hmm.
that, the cost would be 17 lakhs, as in interior, deposit, equipments, pans, pizza pans, and all that stuff. So it approximately it costs 17 lakh rupees. It
Hmm.
depends on the interior and the deposit what you have. 3 lakh would be the franchisee fees. Okay.
Yeah.
For that franchisee fees, you would be getting all the recipes, SOPs, and marketing support for the first few months, and the offline marketing, and all the creatives and logos and everything.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, so that would be the franchisee fee. So minimum would be 20 lakh, depends upon the area. If we get area cheaper, the break up the raw material cheaper, then it might be less, but approximately it's 20 lakhs.
So against the cost which is mentioned and which you have just told also. So what is the ROI we look for?
See, if you, as I told you, the deliveries. So Zomato, Swiggy are very aggressive, and we are very aggressive on Zomato and Swiggy as well, because I know that people tend to scroll and they order from Swiggy and Zomato. So usually, what we target is 3 to 4 lakh rupees per month. And whereas if you see the rent and the fixed cost, it's 1 lakh 20,000 to 1 lakh 30,000 plus the raw material around 50 60,000 rupees. So approximately 2 lakh would be your
Wow.
monthly expenses, uh,
Hmm.
you know, and you can save around 1 lakh rupees if you're doing
The
free and
take home. Wow. It's so the ROI break even before 2 years of a timeline. What you look for?
Yes, because if you are investing and if you're giving your hard work, if you're good
Hmm.
in social media and all that stuff, if you, what we do is like one of my manager, he putting some reels, shooting some videos. We take reviews of the customers and all that stuff, so
Right.
it helps. So if you're dedicated, it would be you can there is no limit. You can do 3 lakh, 4 lakh, 5 lakh, 6 lakhs.
Hmm.
Yeah. So
This is
my
a minimalistic figures what you look for.
Yes, yeah. So if
Oh,
you're giving your heart and soul, I don't think so. It would be difficult. 3 lakh would be difficult. It's very easy to achieve 3 lakh rupees sale. Uh,
sure, sure. Yeah. So yes, we had the good understanding between 18 to 21 what we look for to get the money recovered. Okay. So in the next slide, yeah. So this is typical look and feel. I think you follow the same color combination and look and feel of your outlets.
yeah. So now this was my Wakad outlet,
Okay.
which we made with this color combination. That we there was a college area like Wakad is more of IT, and in there's a lot of college students here. So that's how we made this. But Bavdan, we depends upon like if we are in that residential area, like my Bavdan, I understood that it's more of a residential area, thoda
Hmm.
sa posh crowd hai.
Hmm.
Then we tend to differ our interiors. We have
Hmm.
recliners, we have lounge,
Hmm.
coffee. We have tied up with CCD,
Hmm.
so we have a lounge kind of a thing. So you give coffee and all that stuff. If it depends upon your investment, so we can change that, into more greenish kind of an environment, proper coffee shop. If you have good space, we can do
Hmm.
that. If you wanted to do it at minimum investment, then this would be the thing where people, as I told you, this is the 350 square feet area, the
Right.
smallest two. So that's how we managed to put like two tables inside and then some tables outside, and
Sure.
most of the orders were online.
Sure. Sure.
Yeah,
Great.
and
Great. Yeah. So yes, this is how it's going to be the look and feel, but depends upon the area and the investment size of investor. They can do always and bring changes in the structure. Yeah. So in the next slide, yeah, so this is very important question from the viewpoint what the person thinks, because time is unpredictable. So is the future, right? So is there any first of all, how have been you mentioned that two of your outlets have you needed to shut down, but what are the other difficulties you faced during this COVID period, and what was the solution you sorted out?
See, COVID was, very new to everybody. Nobody
Hmm.
thought about COVID. There was nothing mentioned in the agreements. You cannot shut it. There's a lot of problems
Yes.
everybody faced. Not even restaurant. There's like it was difficult time for everybody.
Hmm.
So what we did is like the best part was like the Swiggy Zomato saved us. Like there was home delivery. They
Hmm.
have special permission to cater. So first lockdown was difficult because I understood that the other restaurants which I closed.
Hmm.
Only because I was not able to procure the raw material. The
Hmm.
raw material where I used to get, they were not getting the permission for the transport and a lot of issues, and the staff
Hmm.
was not able to come to the restaurant. So that was the reason. And as I told you, the Wakad outlet which I
Hmm.
closed because it was surrounded by IT companies and colleges. So
Yeah. So
we went home, there was no business.
hmm.
So that was one problem which I faced. But we have relocated that store and again we are opening it.
Great.
But yeah, the COVID was again an opportunity. Like there was a lot of home to the big malls were shut down, uh, the big pubs were shut down. They were
Hmm.
not getting that permission. But yeah, pizza was kind of a thing where you the home delivery was there.
True,
So we
true.
did a lot of home deliveries. We did a lot of 1,800 deliveries. I think we have done in per month
Wow.
in Kawadi outlet, 1,800 deliveries. Yes. So it was the staff were nearby. They used to come, and we were getting the permission to run till 11 o'clock or 10 o'clock. So we
Yeah.
did a lot of deliveries in particular outlet. The other outlet we were not able to do because the crowd was not there. So
Hmm.
that was one situation. One of my outlet was in a mall, so again there was no permission in the mall. Then again, there's a different criteria altogether. So that's what we learned from COVID. So now what we are doing is we are not investing that much of money,
Hmm.
and we would be getting prepared. Like if there is a lockdown, we have dedicated managers for Swiggy, Zomato, and we also tied up with Dunzo and other
Right.
shadow online deliveries where you can do your own deliveries as well as Swiggy, Zomato would be also there to deliver.
Sure, sure. Fine. I think you are quite clear in giving the deliverables even during the difficulty times.
Right.
Good. So we'll switch to the next slide, wherein we'll have more understanding about your hand holding in terms of marketing, right, and hiring. So do you provide in hiring people, even you don't look for a chef or someone, but do you provide support in terms of hiring people, hiring the staff?
Yes, what we do is we tell you where to hire. So it's very easy
Okay.
nowadays. Like it's you have digital marketing and everybody's on the phone.
Hmm.
So what you need to do is like what we do is once we open an outlet, when we are about to open, so we try to hire local people from there, which are staying nearby.
Right.
So you can do it offline, like you can put a vacancy board,
Hmm.
or we can put it on Facebook that this restaurant is starting, and
Hmm.
we would the people, maybe experienced people, so we do that. So you can get a local crowd from there.
Hmm.
About that would be one way, or else we would be also doing it on our Instagram. We would be hiring people for you. We would be supporting that, and one of my experienced person would be coming to your outlet for first 2 3 months until unless the restaurant is set, your
Hmm.
staff is set. A
Right.
dedicated person would come there, train you, or what I suggest people is that who would be there, the owner, or maybe
Hmm.
your relative, or the one who would be in the store. They
Hmm.
should come to our outlet and see how we do, how we work.
Hmm.
Like what is
Hmm.
there's a lot of things to learn from a
Right.
restaurant. So if
Right.
you inside the kitchen, the owner is inside the kitchen, then 99% of the problems are solved then and there.
Hmm.
Because
Right.
anything happens to you, but then, as I told you, learn fishing instead of getting a fish from
Right.
somebody. If you learn fishing, I will tell you that you won't be hungry rest of your life. So
Right. Yeah, so I think we lost Karan, I think, because of a signal issue. Yes, on the basis of the understanding and the discussion so far with Karan, we came to know that he has a support not only limited to pre-opening but also post-opening. So there is a someone from his team who is quite a serious resource visit and remains in the new outlet for say 2 to 3 months and give every kind of support, in terms of how to speak to client, what are the products, what are the mixture and other stuff. He has the operation manual in place very clearly. But even after a person start a franchise, start operations, so someone from his team remains and helping whatever the kind of support it being provided. So the Eagles Brothers Pizza has the complete hand holding, not only where to start, but also how to start, pre opening, the marketing, and after the start, the post marketing, and, every type of, association with food aggregators, the Swiggy, Zomato, and everything. So I think he has a complete 360-degree support to the franchisee. Yeah, in the next slide. Yeah, so in the next slide, yeah, so Karan has joined back. Yeah, so
yes,
I was discussing, yeah,
there was some
so
technical problem. I'm so sorry.
sure, sure, no issues. I was discussing about all the kind of support which you just mentioned. Yeah, so the next question in my, which you can see also. So if the franchisee is not able to function the way it has to be because he has invested, uh,
Hmm.
it in terms of the location is not perfect, right? So do
Hmm.
you give any kind of feasibility in relocation or any kind of a support in terms of in this business should retain again? Over to
Hmm.
you.
Alka, the thing is, what we do is we do not take a hasty decision for
Hmm.
relocating, because you have spent a
Hmm.
lot of time there, you have spent money, and
Right.
relocating is expensive. Like you have to
Right.
move all your furniture and everything, finding a new place. So
Right.
first, what we do is, like first we find out like what is the problem. Either the
Hmm.
quality is not good, or there is no orders because of some issues, there's order delayed, or maybe the cancellation, or if there is a problem in our part.
Hmm.
Yeah, if there is a problem in our part, we first try to solve that. Instead of spending money on relocating, we try to do more advertisement in that particular area. If
Hmm.
we feel that it's gonna work, and it's not a problem in that particular area. So
Hmm.
that's one thing. If that's not working, last solution would be to relocate.
Re-
Definitely, we help in that. But then we find, but we study that area first, because we have, as I told you, we have very good managers on Swiggy, Zomato, and other sources as well. So first we do a research, like like what is it a youngster population, or
Hmm.
maybe there's IT company, or there's pizza eating population is there or not, like fast food joints, how many
Hmm.
fast food joints are there, and all that stuff. So we
Hmm.
make sure that if you're investing money, we study the market in that particular area. ऐसी नौबत ही नहीं आने देते मोस्टली कि रिलोकेट करना पड़े.
Hmm.
लेकिन हाँ,
Okay.
अगर नहीं होता है, then Yeah, we definitely help.
बहुत ज़रूरी है, बहुत ज़रूरी है, क्योंकि एज़ यू राइटली सेड कि एक जगह से दूसरी लोकेशन में भी इट इन्वॉल्व्स लॉट ऑफ मनी, लॉट ऑफ इन्वेस्टमेंट.
Yes, yes.
सो फेयर
You spend
इनफ.
a lot of money on interiors, wiring
Hmm.
over there. There's like, a lot of things you do. So it's better to, if you're starting, make sure that the area is
Hmm.
right. We help you to find out if the area is right or wrong. Like, we
Hmm.
have highlighted few areas in Pune where we need to start, and we already decided that yes, this area is very good, and the business would be good in this area. So we
Right.
have in our mind, like, कि हाँ ये area बहुत अच्छा है, either ये competitor is doing well and this is
Hmm.
not doing well. In some areas, there is vegetarian population. In some areas, there is
Hmm.
not vegetarian eating population. So we need to study all those things, and we
Sure.
study the market as well. कि ये कितना orders आ रहे हैं, ये particular outlets को कितने order आ रहे हैं. So
Hmm.
whether we would be doing good in in that particular area.
Great, great. Fine. So yes, switching to the next slide will give us more understanding on part of the questionnaire. I think we have taken Shrikant question already. He has already shared the contact details. We'll be in touch with you. If you can help us that which location are you targeting to start this franchise, it would be great. Otherwise, we have your number. We can stay back. We can connect back to you again.
Yes. So,
Yes.
sharing the locations as of now, it's very, it won't be fair. So if you can, if that would be a personal thing. If somebody calls me up, and we can share, like, if we can share, like, his thoughts as well. Like, he can share his
Sure.
thoughts. Yeah,
Sure.
and then we can discuss the location.
Sure, no issues, no issues. Yes, so yes, we have taken the question and we'll connect back to Karan, after we get other queries once we upload on the social media. Yes, so this is a message for all the viewers who connects us on every Monday with me at 2 o'clock. Please stay connected to us on the phone number which is mentioned 9844443200. You can approach us by writing an email on business@franchisebazar.com. Please log into the website franchisebazar.com to come to know about Eagle, the today's opportunity, and also the other opportunity if you look for it's a retail, education, FMCG, courier, business services, anything, any of the sort you can visit and come to know about the opportunity. Yes. So, and please stay connected to us because we have today's our 93rd, still 7 opportunities for this 2021 is lined up for the December month. Yes. So any message you want to give to the viewers, Karan, from the Eagles Brothers Pizza?
Stay healthy, do work out, eat well.
How will it happen with pizzas?
Sorry?
How will it happen? Stay healthy with pizzas. How will it
See,
happen?
it's not. See, I'm into fitness industry as well. So,
Okay.
it's not like pizza is bad. I would
Hmm.
tell you that pizzas are not bad. Not every food is bad. Not every food is good.
Yeah.
If you want it to, every food is good if you take it in proper quantity. So if you
Hmm.
quantify
True.
what you're eating, you know
Hmm.
what you're eating, then that is good for you. If you're eating, say, chicken is healthy, but if you're eating more than what your body needs, that's
Yeah.
bad for your body.
True. True.
Yeah.
Correct.
Even
Correct.
same with eggs, it's nothing is like, you cannot tell it's a bad food, but until
Yeah.
unless you take it in proper quantities, that's
Hmm.
good.
Great, great. Fine. Thank you, Karan, for joining with us and giving the whole understanding about your offering. So, with this note, I am summing up this session. Thanks, Abhagya, once again.
Thank you, Alka. Bye. Have a nice day.
Bye-bye. Same to you. Thank you.